At first executed in 1980, the act translations, on the arrival of UK troop mapmakers in 1830s Donegal, has gained the stature of a contemporary classical. Currently, London's domestic theatre is bravely resurgent, the AMD in Irish stars Colin Morgan and Ciaran Hinds, at a period while the boundary among Northern Ireland and the Irish Republic is once again really a hot and controversial question. Hinds remembers his at first face in the job of the dramatist Brian Friel, while he was an adolescent in Belfast. I was in the Rosemary AMD team and we did a couple-part act of his named lovers, winners and losers. It was the at first period I'd very heard Brian's behalf, length up he became so known about the planet. Friel dead 3 year back, at the age of 86. Acting such as translations, belief physician and dancing at Lug NASA gained him an world repute no contemporary Irish dramatist rivals. Unborn in Northern Ireland, Friel consumable the other part of his lifetime through the boundary in Donegal, in the Irish Republic. This act was spelled up I was unborn, says Morgan, in the polar of Ireland I'd say in its lowest year of abuse. I'm certainly Brian, who I never met, requested to compose on which had led to the horrible position in the 1970s and 1980s. Yet down there's as well a generality to which he wrote, he's not just on one era or one location. He's why human beings loving his job. In the act, British soldiers are in Donegal partially to map it and to identification and convert Irish location names. Hinds says echoes of presence policy anxieties necessarily include go up in repetition. This Brexit plebiscite and the impact he's possessing in Ireland tool a history on figure maps and channel through the polar of Ireland is departure to include an additional response in audiences, he says. I don't aware if the domestic theatre had how in reason initially, surely the CEO Ian Rickson said us same D requested to do the act for a really length period. It will say to human beings of lot various persuasions and cultures. The speech boundary in fact just comes in the recent web page or couple. But Brian Friel was looking at our humane concern in, and perhaps requirement for, national borders and divisions of all kinds, consisting in our own minds. Are we concluded by them or are they outdoor? Morgan thinks Brexit tool several of Friel's channel might now act otherwise to how they would include though a pair of year back. Yet how's a nice item. He's the heritage of large job how auditorium responding will changing above the year. It will circle via otherwise for each general a big portion of the act is on tongue and how we talk. He's Brian's skill of tongue that tool down there's a importance down there that will yet capture human beings in else 40 year, everything has happened by later politically in Ireland. Although both of actors are Irish, they've been work on their Donegal accents. Hinds says the distinction among how he grew up talk in Belfast and the speaking of the village polar western is shut but distant. We've been work in a fabulous vote coach named Magella Hurley. And she has undertaken a team of actors of all above Ireland and done us audio Donegal, that is a actual accomplishment. Morgan uses the speech orchestral to explain Friel's way in tongue. He's love same spelled it as a piece of music score. Hinds says, down there's a piece of music profound within the tongue. And if you discover the beat, it will speak you so lot. Same's a large author for the phase, in the way she hove was. So did Morgan enjoy walking out of Gyrfalcon, a big tea party TV set strike, to gear the complexities of all the phase work same's made with? Operating is on development and changing and variety. As an artist, thou ever inquiring for the following problem. So, whatever how pushes you and allows you to be ardent and job in ardent human beings, how's precisely the kind of scene I wish to be to. Translations is on at the domestic theatre currently.